Ananias and Sapphira, his wife. Listen, let me see if I can. Ananias, listen, he said, and Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost. Who gave up the ghost? Ananias did. He gave up the ghost. Why? Because he heard the words of Peter. When his wife came, it says she fell down straight away at his feet and yielded up the ghost. Who yielded up the ghost? She did. So what this tells me is that if anybody is to blame for their death, they are. He says, well, what do you mean by that? This is going to make a lot of sense for you guys. Because you live in Africa and you know some of these things. No, I'm telling you. The word, and I'm going to show you. I want to show you. The term, they fell down, right? Ananias fell down. It said fell down straight away. That in the Greek means to fall down under condemnation. It's to fall down under condemnation. To be overcome by terror. To be astonished in heaven or in heavenly grief. Under attack of an evil spirit. Or falling dead suddenly. See, there's no indication even in the language that God had anything to do with Ananias and Sapphira's death. Just because Peter had a word of knowledge and knew what was going to happen, knew that the young men were coming, and knew that he had a word. You know how a word of knowledge works, a word of wisdom. You get the. I mean, you're getting the wisdom or getting the knowledge doesn't make it happen. Are you with me here? See, I've thought about this for a long time. Especially now that I understand the true nature and the character of God. I mean, it just never made any sense to me. Can I suggest, and this is my suggestion, and I'm not saying to you guys, this is how it is, and if you don't believe it like this, you got it wrong. I'm going to suggest to you. And this is my suggestion. I would suggest to you that this is not an account of God judging two people who lied about a free will offering. Let me ask you like this. You want to tell me that in all of church history from Ananias to now, that there haven't been people in the church who've done worse things than that and lied to God about it? I would even say, I wonder if I haven't actually done things that's worse than holding back a free will offering. Can I suggest to you that this is a story about two people who were fresh out of a system of legalism and an angry God syndrome. They were fresh out of the Jewish legalistic belief system that God is a God who needs to be appeased and kept happy, and God forbid that you ever lie to him. Okay, let me ask you this. If God killed them because of what they did, why does he wait until they go and lay their offering by the apostles' feet? When they made the plans and said, we're going to keep back, that Jesus said this, all you have to do is think about it. Then you've already sinned. All you have to do is just have hatred in your heart towards a brother and you're a murderer. Yeah, all you have to do is think about fornication and you've committed fornication. Are you with me? So why did God wait until then? Why didn't God kill them immediately when they said, we're going to give this offering, but we're going to keep us back and we're going to lie about it? It should have been kapwa right there if God was the one killing them. I believe it's the story of two people who came out of a belief system. Now remember what I've been teaching in the last the two sessions. Come out of a belief system where they've believed that you better live right, do right, and if you can't, you need to keep God happy. He's an angry God. And boy, I tell you what, if you dare to lie to him, you're toast. You're dead. So now Ananias comes thinking that God will only find out about his sin when it's exposed. God doesn't know about my sin. But now when Peter says, why have you conceived this thing in your heart that not only are you lying to men, but you're lying to God. Now it's exposed. Now, and the fear that Ananias had, the belief system, can I say, what killed Ananias and Sapphira is their hearts killed them. Their own hearts killed them.